Hello and welcome back to another one of our guides here for FS25. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the soup factory. Hopefully by the end of this video you're going to know how to place them if they're not on the map already, what you need for running it, what they produce, and if we can, what production we can put that end product into to increase our profit even more. So let's get started. First off, if the production is on the map already, it will be down in this production box here and across in the available section. If it's in here and you've purchased it, it's going to be across in the own section. If it's not on the map, head over to the store here, click down in the bottom for the 3 bars for others, and go across to construction. And in here, we are going to have the soup factory there, which is $405,000. So it is not cheap by any means. I think there is a smaller version. We're just going to have a quick look through. I may be wrong. Yes, I am wrong. So this is your only option for the soup factory, $405,000. Just rotate it to where you need it. It does take up quite a large footprint. This is it compared to the kind of log cabin that is in the game. So it is quite large. And that's it beside a tractor. So you can see how big it is. You would need a fair bit of land for this, and $405,000 as well, obviously, so it isn't cheap. So let's take a look to see what we can get from it. So if we scroll down to soup factory there, you can see we have the 5 different soups: carrots, parsnips, potatoes, red beets, and triple soup. So for carrot soup, we need 300 litres of carrots in per month in to produce 75 litres of carrot soup. That is one cycle. And per month that's going to happen 144 times for a cost of $120. So looking at that figure, all of these first 4 are the same apart from triple soup. We all need 43,200 litres of each. We need carrots, the parsnips, potatoes and red beets for these individually. And the outcome is all 10,800 litres of the carrot soup, the parsnip, the potato soup and the red beet soup as well. All slightly different prices. So the carrot soup is $2,655 per 1,000 litres at the best sell price. That is in easy mode at the best time to sell. That price, the best price, will reduce significantly depending if you're on medium or hard mode as well. So the carrots, $28,674 of profit per month. The parsnips, $2,640 per 1,000 litres, gives us a profit of $28,512, so a little bit less. The potato soup, $3,748 per 1,000 litres, gives us a profit per month at the best time of $40,478. So this is the best one performing out of all 5. $40,478 per month if you sold it a month's worth at the best time. So just imagine what you could get at the end of the year if you held everything for 12 months and sold it at the best time. Last up for these ones, we've got the red beets. $2,551 per 1,000 litres gives us a profit of $27,550. So these top 4, the carrots, the parsnips, potatoes and red beets, are all 43,200 litres of the individual item in to produce 10,800 litres of the soup version coming out. Only difference here we've got is this one here, the triple soup. We need 100 litres of carrots, parsnips and red beets in to only make 75 litres of triple soup out. That is one cycle. It's going to happen 120 times a month for a cost of $120. So we need 12,000 litres of each, the carrots, the parsnips and the red beets, and that's going to make you 9,000 litres of triple soup per month. At $2,820 per 1,000 litres at the best sell price, you're looking at $25,380. So not as good as the potatoes, and does use a significant bit more for each of them. Before we jump out of there, if the incoming materials have dropped down to 0, so if you're making carrot soup, we only need carrots. So if your carrots drop to 0, you haven't stopped the production, even though there is still room down here to produce it. It won't produce anything and it will still charge you the monthly cost unless you go and deactivate it. It's the same but the opposite way around for the outgoing products. Say we're making red beet soup and you have 400,000 litres of red beets in here, but you have, where's the red beets there? We've got 110,000 litres here of the outgoing red beet soup. If you don't stop it or move the product out of the spawn point, it'll still keep running, it will not produce anything, and it will still charge you that monthly cost as well. So just bear that in mind. The only options we've got just now is storing and selling. As far as I know, this is the final stage of product. This can't be used in any other production unless there is a mod in future, in which case you could use the distributing. So the storing here just keeps it in this production and stores up to 110,000 litres of it, and then you have to manually move it or put it onto a trailer or load it somewhere else to go and sell it. If it's in selling, it doesn't matter what time of the year it is, if it's at the highest price or the lowest price, it'll sell it at whatever price is going on the day at the time that they sell it. So it may not be the best option for you, as it will dramatically reduce, especially at the worst time of the year, the profit that you could get for it. And as I mentioned earlier, if there is a mod in future that allows you to put this into another production in a chain, the distributing will allow it to take it directly from here, put it into the other production. It will charge a small amount for this. However, if you have the productions at the opposite end of the maps, it's going to cost you a small fortune and it will eat into a chunk of your profit. So try and keep these productions as close to as possible together. If this is a mod in future that allows you to take this outgoing product here and use it as an incoming in another one. So just bear that in mind. It's probably best to keep it as storing anyway. Most of these are. There isn't really a benefit unless you've got like a grain mill close to a bakery, that kind of thing, or the dairy close to something else. That's the only kind of reason it would be suitable for that. But taking a look at the products here, we have, starting off, we've got 2,000 litres of carrot soup, parsnip soup, potato soup, red beet soup, and triple soup at the end there. All of these are 2,000 litres, so just bear that in mind. It's not the same as some of the other productions. I know this last couple have been. If the pallet is a 2,000 litre pallet, it will not spawn at 1,000 litres. It needs the full 2,000 litres before it spawns. So when you get to 1,010 litres and it's not spawned, it's a 2,000 litre pallet, so don't panic. It's not glitched and kept the pallet from you. Now if we run around the back first, we can see, I wonder if this is another coffee bean one. It is. It's like a coffee bean seed mix. So that is where you would tip the ingredients in, that tip and trailer icon. And around the side here in the black and yellow checkbox is where the pallet will spawn. That little box that has popped up on the bottom right there, as you can see, it's empty and there's no production active there, but it will tell you how much you've got in of each product that is in, how much it is storing, and if it is running or not. If you don't have that little box that comes up, if you run around to the spanner icon here and click R, it will bring you to the exact factory you're standing outside. So if you have several of these and they're all identical in every way, you're not sure which one needs to be topped up with, say, red beets, you can stand at that spanner, press R, and it will highlight the exact one you're outside, so you can take a quick glance to see if you need to move anything or put more incoming materials in. So I think that kind of sums up everything you need to know about the soup factory. Some good things there. You've got the potato soup coming out at $40,478 at the best price. That's it in the middle here. So not a bad profit from it, but a very large outlay. $405,000 for this one, as you can see here. So it isn't cheap to start off with, but it could be very profitable come time, especially if potatoes is your thing, or you were doing a lot of that root crops like your carrots, your parsnips, and your red beets. So if you like that video, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to keep yourself updated when we post a new video in future. I hope it was informative enough and you've learned something, or at least you've learned the figures you can make from this. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon for the next one.